Hey gang, Kev Blake here from My Hot Wheels Collection. Welcome to the one and only championship. Today we're going to be kicking off the action with races 1 to 4 of round 1. This is my first time commentating, so bear with me. Should be fun for someone anyway. Here we are at the bracket chart. If we look in the top left hand corner, we can see the 4 races we'll be featuring in this video. Races 1, 2, 3 and 4. Let's take a look at our drivers and cars featured in this video. So today's races are: race number 1 will feature the Volvo 850R driven by Niro. That's up against the Wienermobile driven by Silverback Racing. Race number 2 we have the Saturn-lon quad coupe, Aiden Orth racing in the driving seat there, and that's versus the Infiniti G37 with one of our wildcard drivers. Race 3, the Tyrell P34, 4-cube racing in the driving seat, and that's up against JP driving the Zender Fact 4. And then we have a battle of the wildcards. We have the Daimler Fleetline double deck bus, and that's up against the Mastretta MXR. First driver to win 2 races will advance through to round 2. Okay, let's get on with it. Let's race. So race 1. In lane 1 we've got a Volvo 850R, Niro. Lane 4 we've got the Wienermobile, Silverback Racing. And it looks like a clear victory there for the Volvo in lane 1. Let's take a look at the slow cam. We can see they come down the ramp pretty evenly, but if you look closely at the Wienermobile, it's wobbling about a bit even as it crosses the finish line. Obviously that wobbly Wiener is no good for anyone. I'm sure you know where I'm coming from with that one, chaps. Anyway, moving on. Just to confirm, the winner of race 1, heat 1 is the Volvo 850R. Okay, heat 2 of race 1 now, a lane swap. Lane 1, the Wienermobile. Lane 4, the Volvo 850R. A straight one there from the Wienermobile, but it was no match for the Volvo 850. The Volvo really picked up speed on the flat run out to the finish line there and created a good car or two's distance between that and the Wienermobile. Well done, Hannah. TV teaches you anything, never mess with a girl called Hannah. There's a cultural reference there for you. Just confirming there, race 1 heat 2 winner is the Volvo 850R. And that now progresses through to round 2 with a 2-0 victory. Okay, race 2, heat 1 now. Lane 1 we've got the Saturn driven by Aiden Orth, and the wildcard driven Infiniti is in lane 4. That was a closer run race there, but the Infiniti takes it in lane 4. Check out the slow-mo now and you'll see just how close it was. Yeah, much closer finish there between the 2 cars, but the Infiniti takes it. Let's go on to heat 2. There we are, just confirming the winner of heat 1. Wildcard number 1. We've got 7 wildcards in this tournament. And there we are, just confirming the lanes have been swapped for race 2, heat 2. Again, another close race. I thought the Saturn had it there, but the Infiniti takes the second win. Both these evenly matched there coming down the ramp. And on the flat, pretty even, but the Infiniti takes the win and will move on. There we are, just confirming. The Infiniti G37 wildcard number 1 driver. And that now progresses through to round 2, again 2-0. Race 3 then, we have the Tyrell P34 driven by 4-cube racing. up against lane 4, the Zender Fact 4, driven by JP. A win there for the Zender. The Tyrell is one of 2 3-axle cars in this tournament. Wasn't sure how it would perform with that extra axle, whether it would help it or hinder it. Indications would be it hasn't done it any favours. The Zender takes the first win in race 3, heat number 1. Going on to heat number 2 now. Lanes have swapped. Zender in lane 1, Tyrell in lane 4. Just make sure they're lined up correctly. And away we go. And it's another win for the Zender in lane 1. Again, another close race though. Both evenly matched coming down the ramp, but the Zender just picks it up on the flat. But very close race by both cars though. And confirming the win there, Zender Fact 4. That will now progress to round 2, 2-0. Okay, this will be an interesting one. We've got the Daimler Fleetline double-decker bus, driven by wildcard number 6, and wildcard number 3 is in the Mastretta. Double-decker bus against a supercar. What could possibly go wrong? Ding ding, off we go. Oh my goodness, look at that. The double-decker bus beats the Mastretta. Who would have seen that coming? Maybe the Mastretta just needs to warm its tyres up a bit more. Just goes to show you can never call die-cast racing. Who would have thought that a big, tall double-decker bus would take on a supercar and win? But anything is possible in the world of die-cast racing. Just confirm that win, the Daimler Fleetline. The winner of race 4, heat 1. Okay, lane swap. Lane 1 we've got the Mastretta. Lane 4 the Daimler Fleetline. Will the bus win yet again? Well, it would appear so. I imagine the driver of that bus is keen to get back to the depot and finish his shift for today. Wow, that's quite something. Yeah, clear win there for the Daimler Fleetline, which will now progress on to the second round. And just a confirmation of that. There we go, race 4, heat 2. The winner is the Daimler Fleetline, driven by wildcard number 6. 2-0. So there we are for the first of 4 videos covering round 1 of the one and only championship. Congratulations to those who have made it through to the next round, and commiseration to those of you who haven't. Thank you so much for taking part. Your participation is always so important, and I really appreciate you taking the time to do so. Anyway, the next video will cover races 5 to 8 of round 1, so we will see you then. In the meantime, this is how the bracket chart now looks after the first 4 races. So we can see top left hand corner, the Volvo will meet the Infiniti, and the Zender will meet that outrageous Daimler Fleetline double deck bus in round 2. But we won't see those races until we see the remainder of the races in round 1. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and remember to like, subscribe, and yeah, tell your friends. See you next time. Kev Blakey saying, "Colour." Bye. Cheers.